I was thinking of Joseph as well from a different aspect, is that, God is with you even when things aren't going well. You know, and the thing is that the enemy wants to take opportunity when you're vulnerable. You know, and he wants to take opportunity when it appear you should, by all worldly standards, be falling apart. And Joseph didn't do that. He kept his focus on God. And because of that, God he had a plan for sure, but he kept going along and working with God as that plan unfolded. And see, when he got thrown in prison for something he didn't do, again, there was a loss in his life. It's like, wait a minute, I didn't do this. And so my gratefulness is coming out of loss. I'm grateful that God is with us throughout everything. And it takes a lot of focus to stay looking at God. Kind of reminds me when I'm in the room with a birthing mom and things are getting pretty intense, and you say, look at me and do what I do, okay? Because the mom is being overwhelmed with all these things going on in her body and in her mind, that she needs to stay focused on what has to happen. And so I know you're having a difficult time, so watch me. Look at me, look in my eyes, and watch me. And when Henry passed, I felt the same way. God was saying to me, I want you to look at me and don't look anywhere else and don't listen to anything else. I want you to look at me. And so because of being able to do that, which was very difficult, I'm not saying it's an easy thing, but loss doesn't have to be the end. It can be the beginning. It really can. It can. And sometimes I know that the enemy tries to say to me, you can't be doing this well after losing your husband that you love very much. You cannot be doing this well. And he says, you must not really love him at all. And I say to him, no, it's because I do love him, I'm doing this well. That's exactly because I have a hope. I'm going to see him. And not only that, he imparted into me the very things that I am doing right now, which is watching God, believing in God, and making the right confessions to my heart and for everyone to hear. So I'm grateful that God, he walks with us everywhere. Loss doesn't have to be ugly. It can be painful, but it doesn't have to be ugly. It does not have to be. And the enemy wants to turn something that God wants to use to better you and propel you into something else. The enemy wants to say, no, that can't be. When you have loss, like Joseph did, that Austin was referring to, I'm in a pit, where am I going? No, I have lost, but my eyes are on you because you are in control. Remember, when you said yes to God, you really said yes to God. And so that means that he is the one that propels you through life. So he wasn't surprised that Henry passed away. Not at all. I might have been a little taken back. It's like, whoa, I didn't see that coming today. But what happened is God was right there as long as you stay focused. Stay focused. Stay focused on God, just like Joseph did. He stayed focused. Does that mean that's going to be the only loss in my life? No, it's not going to be. I mean, I've lost lots of stuff. Maybe nothing as important as him, but I'm just saying that's a part of life. And it's not evil and it's not ugly if you don't let the enemy take it and make it that way. So I'm grateful that God is with us all the time, even in those valleys, those low valleys. And He's the one that brings you up to the mountaintops. So we go back down to the valleys again. And so being grateful for even those moments. Well, God, if it just would have been different, I would be better. No, you have to be different so it can be better. You have to be different to be better.